And I'm writing my second book. My first one, I'm still waiting for Amazon to send me. I'm babysitting my daughter's cat, so sorry, I'm a little bit of a mess. Um, so Chad helped me with my first book, and Chad Cooper. He's Zen Ray. His alias is Zen Ray. Chad, if you're watching, Chad. For the last 4 days, he's like falling asleep on me. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man. It's like 3 in the morning, but we're gonna get this. Sorry, my nose. I hate it when they do that. Oh, fuckers. Anyway, the second one, the first book is pretty much Sheila and the 99. That's the title. I'm waiting for Amazon to. If anybody wants to go live with me, let me know because I did copy the go live with friends so you guys can be on the show. But I'm really, 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 really. I say really like my kids say really, and I'm like, where'd you get that from? I'm like, Mom, I'm really excited. V is really excited for the book because in 2015 I started writing on my laptop. That's when I finally was able to buy my laptop after the divorce. And I was just writing and writing, and I just kept like staring at the screen and crying. And my daughter's like, Mom, you got to stop writing. It's too much for you. And that's the time where I was going to DBT classes, which is dialectical behavioral therapy, and then my PTSD classes. I stopped like I just continued writing in my journals. But like Sybil told me today, you got to tell the world your story. And I'm like, dude, I didn't even tell the whole story in the first book. The first book is actually about Sheila and my Sheila, the She-Hulk, how she was created. And I didn't know back in the day in 2018 and 2019, I didn't have memory of it. I knew is that I was in the police academy and somebody knocked me out here through they this tall guy, I've told the story before, he was like 6'5", and I was trying to arrest him, and and us as cadets, we're just given a little hat and like fingerless gloves. And so I'm over here trying to get him right. He goes boom, and he hits me right here, and I'm like, fuck, I fall. Stars. It was black. And then I heard back then my last name was Olivares. Olivares, get the fuck up. My friends, they're like, get up. And I got up, and then as soon as I got up, they said my eyes turned green, and I kicked the shit out of that guy. And I'm like, whoa, what happened? Because I knew that back in the day when I was you know, when I would get mad, like my father, if I didn't eat or, and when I had to beat up kids at school because I had to defend my sisters. I lived in a really bad area when I was a kid. So, at the bus stop or the park, wherever I had to throw down, I knew that some energy just really just took over. And I thought, well, what is that? Why is it so mean? And later on, some people were telling me, and even family members, man, I don't want to be near you when you're mad. So it made sense throughout my life that that comes from the Nephilim bloodline from my father. Oh man, I did not discover it until I was talking telepathically to my grandfather, Julio Bartolini. And I'm like, show me who seeded me to the secret space program, who just a bunch of questions that I had. And I encourage you guys. Thank you, Sybil, for texting me this morning. Sybil, the artist. Thank you so much for, painting me and writing about me, because that just, and other super soldiers, and that just encouraged me to write my story. And like she said, we all need to hear your story like written. And I'm like, dude, like I didn't even write anything in the first book. It's like Adventures of Sheila, like my Sheila altar. And I have like 8, I think now, that have shown me like through my dreams and my remote viewing. QHHT that I've done with Chad Cooper, and readings that he paid for me to do with Ivan Teller. And I go, dude, you're getting half the book. Like, you're getting half the proceeds from the book because he helped me so much. He did the AI, my face recognition for the AI to be just a lot. And so I'm two more days, guys. 48 more hours. I will find out. Hey, it's approved and you can sell them now, and Amazon takes 60%. So it's only $8 that you're making per book. But you know what? To me, it's the story, getting the story out. And I have 6 books already that I have through my journals that I can write. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Sophie. Hola, Sophie, how are you? Is that Sophie? Oh my gosh, you guys, let me see. I can't see shit. Sophie Dunn, Leticia Bartolini. Oh my gosh, girl. I'm gonna have a launch party. My cousin, I love you so much, guys. Thank you, Prima, for being on. I'm gonna have Lady Erica gave me this idea of having a launch party. Girl, my cousin and I have stories to tell when I lived in Hollywood with her. I don't know, dude. We're gonna have to change your name. What's my name? Is it Sherry? Is it Letty? What's my name? We're like aliases. But anyway, it was fun back in the day. And then we witnessed the oh gosh, I'm gonna go on a tangent now. We were there during the Rodney King beatings. They called it that back then. I don't know what they call them now because everything's changing into pronouns: he, she, we, they, them, us, we're. What else? Um, but anyway, we have some stories. Rated X, X, X. We can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. But anyway, speaking of sex sells, my book cover and all of my Sheilas are pretty much, because Chad is like, dang, girl, you got some big boobs. And I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, what's going on? I need a reduction. He's, how do you say? I always told him, hey, sex sells. So we're gonna have to make the cover something cute and sexy. But I also talk about the sex kitten program, the beta program, and also the delta with the military. Um, that I had experiences of bringing information and giving information via the sex kitten monarch program. So the first book is pretty much I talk a little bit about the zombie thing, but it's more like nanotech. And I gave all my 5 classes for free, guys. My classes are 50 cent, $55 each class, and that includes the video and the notes. Well, guess what? If you purchase my first book, which is called Sheila and the 99, Chad came up with the title because I'm like, Sheila, and well, we got to say 99 in the 6 years program. He's like, just make it short. Just do Sheila and the 99. So the second book is more about my Wolverine and Mars experiences and more zombie dreams. But the first one, I actually gave all of my 5 classes for free. All right. So with pictures and everything, and you'll get to see just my dreams that I've had that have been coming true. And my cousin's also a psychic, and our dreams don't they come true, don't they, Lettuce? It's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna have a launch party, and that'll be on Thursday of next week. I'll keep you guys posted. Remember, I have 2 Instagrams. One of them is Veto's Junk Journals, and I went and separated because I have a lot of beautiful junk journals that are here in Codebreaker Real Talk. But what I did is I put them private. I put them all private. Just kept one public to tell my junk journal community, crafters and art people, that I just separated the books because my cousin kept telling me, Vero, you got to separate the books, man, because the secret space program and but at the same time, I wanted to, I asked that advice and she gave it to me. So I thought that's a really good idea. And then someone else the other day on Instagram that donated to my daughter's cat. By the way, thank you for all the donations of GoFundMe for me for the cancer thing. And then for my daughter's cat, babysitting today. He gets to take out the stitches on Monday. So anyway, What was I saying? I'm thinking Thursday I'll have a launch party, but I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, I have an Instagram, Beto's Junk Journals, and then Codebreaker Real Talk. And I just started a new channel, YouTube channel called Veto's Junk Journals for my journals. And then I did keep one here, like I said, to tell my crafters where I am. And then here on Codebreaker Real Talk, I changed it to, instead of Veronica, it's Vero Bartolini, Codebreaker Real Talk Super Soldier. Mm, because I'm not on Facebook anymore. And that's just a snake pit. It's FBI. I don't recommend you guys being there. I just like Instagram better. Like it's just so much more positive. And by the way, Adriana de Leza, the girl that I did an interview with her 2 years ago, and she went viral 3 days after I did the interview on TikTok. So now this weekend, I've been helping her because I'm also a psychic medium and I do counseling and stuff like that. So I've been helping her, and she just got three, like kind of like what Grammy awards would be, but like Hispanic awards, and she just said thank you, V. So I'm like, yeah, like if I can help you guys, and then in April I'm gonna have Pilar Music 01. She is a singer and she plays her guitar, and so I saw her when I was going to the doctor a few months ago before this surgery, the lung surgery that I had in January. I met her last year and I'm like, you know what? You're Starseed. She goes, what's that? I'm like, just look it up because I don't have time right now, girl, because, there's a long line behind me and she was working. So then this last week when I went to the doctor again, because, you know, I don't know. They want to do another surgery, but I'm going to wait a little longer. I said, you know what? I want you to be on my show. What do you think? Because I love the way you play your guitar. And then she goes, I said, I play the violin. She goes, what? I have a lot of friends that are in bands that need a violinist. I'm like, ooh, I might just sign up. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to have a launch party. Erica told me, Lady Erica, she's like, you know what you can do? Because she did it. She did a launch party where she launched her first book and she shared a link. And so a lot of people were able to with that link, get the book. So a lot of you all were asking me, hey V, where's the book? And we can't find it on Amazon. I'm like, dude, they said 72 hours and I just looked right now and it's still in review. So I think 48 more hours and then I'll let you guys know. All right. So that's what I wanted to tell you. What's going on? What's going on with you guys? Does anybody want to go live with me? I got 3 watching. Who wants to go live? I got a link. Anyone? Bueller? Oh, by the way, if Celeste is watching, um, I don't want to say what she's doing. I better not, but she might be on the launch party too because she has something up her sleeve that she's creating. So, okay, guys, this took me a while. I'm really happy. Like I said, keep writing. I have my journals here. Look at how old they are. I even put black tape on them. There's pages in there of falling out, and then one of my favorites is the peacock. It's like back to you. If anybody wants to hurt me, all eyes on you then, because you wish something bad on me, it's all going to be returned to you, just like fractured glass. And whoever you are, beware. Sheila is here and will never leave. She'll never leave. I had to integrate Sheila, the She-Hulk, my She-Hulk. So, and then here's another one that's already ripped that I have to. So, I have 25 journals now. And Chad helped me to transcribe some of my interviews here so that I can have them on text form so I can copy and paste. But I'm still learning, and I'm going to, like I said, do the launch party on Thursday, and I'll write I'll read some of the of what's in the story because Lady Erica's like, dude, you should do that. Just like that way you can. I was even thinking of maybe saying cheers with some water, or if you guys want some wine or whatever, get some crackers and cheese or some organic almond butter, right? Because we're trying to watch everything we eat. Especially with cancer. You don't want cancer and sugar. Don't mix. And right now I'm cancer free. So they just want to do another surgery for, I'll just tell you guys later. Because right now I'm gonna go back to writing. See you guys later, all right? Love you guys. Bye. Toodles. Have a great night. Night.